When is it okay to resort to violence? Context: I was at a bar with my girlfriend and some friends and saw a dude trying to hit on my girlfriend and buy her a drink while she was closing her tab. I choose to ignore it as she was handling it well, and when she returned to my side, she hugged me, and the guy who was trying to flirt followed her, approached me and grabbed my bicep. I asked him why he was grabbing my arm and told him to let go while showing slight resistance. It was loud in there, but I could tell he verbally responded aggressively and didn't release me. Before I was about to punch him with my free arm, I heard my girlfriend say we should go, to which I was able to get my arm back and we walked away while this guy chirped at us. At what point would it have been appropriate to hit this guy? The guy did the right thing. Beat it! Walking away with the girl he hit on hits harder than your fist. I was in a bar fight once. Hardly. This was like 3 years ago, and this guy like stole this microphone off stage. It was one of Churdley's shows, and this is how I got a black eye, which was in a couple vlogs. But him and his friend, they were like 19, and they like stole one of the megaphones, and I was trying to get it back. I was like, "Can I please have it back?" He was like, "Okay, yeah, bro." And he was just, and I grabbed it from him, and then he's just like, "What the fuck?" And then he threw his drink on me, and then I threw my drink on him. And then a scuffle, brawl happened, and Levi was there. He was like taking his other friend, and I kind of just booked it. I kind of just got out of there. It was like in this little pit of like couches, and his friends were like holding him back. I was like, what are you doing? And then he got past his friends for a split second and hit me right in the eye. And I had a black eye for like a couple weeks. That was about it. I'd never really been in a real fight. And I definitely wanted to sometimes, because it's kind of like this rush, this adrenaline rush, you know? But you know, you just gotta turn the other cheek. The biggest issue is the risk of them falling or hurting themselves, and it's a wild card. Like if then you can, you know, manslaughter charges, and they can sue you and all this bullshit. Isn't that how Nicolas Cage goes to jail? Because he fights back in the beginning in a bar fight. I mean, he's like totally innocent. I love that movie, Con Air. I love that movie. John Malkovich is in that movie. Anything that happens in a bar, I let the staff take care of it. Stay for another drink and watch the guy being escorted out. Added bonus, no charges. Just remember, a lot of fake tough guys love to sue once you split their wig. Walking away is always the best answer, unless you seriously think you are in danger. Yeah, if you're like in a corner and they're about to hit you, there's nothing else you can do, then yeah, it's self-defense. Still, it gets all gray and messy. If the cops come, then you both are in the wrong. And something similar happened to a kid at my high school way back in the 90s. This nice boy was being bullied, finally stood up for himself. One hit that landed wrong, and the bully ended up in a coma with brain damage. The one that had been the bully never had hope of living a normal life again, and the kid that had been a victim of bullying went to juvenile hall or jail. I tell this to people as a warning. It can happen to anyone. Walk away and don't ruin your life. Beat it! A kid in my high school got bullied a lot. One time he had enough and brought a knife to school. The main bully, of course, started in on the poor kid, and the kid brandished the knife and said, "I'm done with you. Leave me alone or I'm gonna stab you." Of course, the bully only continued and even told the kid, "Do it, stab me," and so the kid did stab him. One of my dad's buddies got in a fight at a bar, did not go well. Other guys started the fight and my dad's buddy ended it. Dad's buddy punched the dude in the face and he fell and hit his head. Died. Dad's buddy ended up doing time. Damn it! You should only resort to violence when you really need to. Goats, please drown that like button in some mayonnaise, bitch!